Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today is Thursday, June 20th, and I'm just bringing you a small couple of mini hauls from Sobeys. This is things that I bought over the last couple of days. For those of you that are new here, my name is Janice. I live and work in Manitoba, Canada. I work at a Canadian grocery store chain called Sobeys. I was starting to film this earlier and I slipped up and started to say that I live at a grocery store chain called Sobeys, and you know, some days I feel like that. None of us cashiers are full-time, we're all part-time, but I've done multiple days in a row and sometimes it feels like you live there. But you know, you don't want to complain because when the hours are good, you take them, right? But it's been a busy time, busy season, I guess, with everybody getting ready for grads and going to the lake and football games and whatnot. So some of these things are things I picked up the other night and some are things I picked up today. At the end of this video, I will probably try and go back and bring you up to speed on what I've spent so far in June on groceries. I did a grocery haul near the start of the month, and then I think I did another one, a small craft points hack video afterwards with some things that I picked up. So there's a couple of videos there, but there's been several other grocery store stops that I've made that I have not filmed. Life has just been kind of nuts. Between working this job and my other job at an elementary school as a lunch supervisor, I'm right in the middle of a 12-day stretch right now. I have one more day to go, then I have one day off, and that day is spoken for with going to an all-day event on Saturday, and then I'm right back to work again on Sunday. So I just haven't been filming. I apologize for that, but once I'm done filming these clips and anything else that I pick up in the next couple of days, what I'll do is I'll go back through my receipts and tell you what other things I've picked up. I can't show you because most of them have probably already been consumed or put away in the cupboards or whatever, but I can recap what I have spent to this point during the month of June. Today is June 20th, and these first few items were bought 2 days ago on the 18th of June at Sobeys. Now, this is a prime example of not shopping hungry. I had physiotherapy that evening, and I wandered into the store afterwards because it's right close to physio, and decided to go in there to use the washroom and to check and see if my next schedule was up. And it was not, but I wandered around the aisles downstairs hungry, shopping hungry, just like all my customers say you should never do. I do that too. And these guys were on sale. These party mixes were on sale. If you bought 4, they were 500 scene points. They were actually on sale. They were 2 for $7, so that was $1.99 a bag off each. Basically, they were 2 for $7, so $3.50 each, which is $1.99 off. So they're more obviously they were more expensive normally, so they were on sale. That suckered me in to begin with. But if you bought 4, 500 scene plus points, and that's equivalent to $5 in points. Every 1,000 scene plus points is $10. So I bought the 4, 2 original and 2 cheesy. And you can see there, I got the 500 points. My staff discount, I get 10% off my first $150 spent in the week. It's $1.40 off. My total was $14.11. And so you can see this scene plus points 500. That left me with a closing balance of 14,245 points, not counting the 500 points I earned that night. So that for 14,000 points that I'm at right there has me at the $140 mark of scene plus points. And as of that evening, I had $105.42 left of my weekly cap as far as my employee discount. Now fast forward to today, Thursday the 20th. I work 12 to 5. It's now 6:03 p.m. I got to go to physiotherapy in an hour here. I got to get ready. But I decided to pick up a couple things. The downside to being a cashier there is sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You see people bringing things through your line and you think, oh, that's on sale. I didn't know that. Or, oh, we carry that. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that we had this limited edition Pepsi Peach Zero. So I had to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but I did pick one up. Normally, my daughter and I, like anything that's a Diet Cola, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, those are our caffeine of choice, preferably over coffee. But usually I prefer the Diet Cola over the Zero. However, there was no Pepsi Zero in the lime or the peach. The lime Diet Pepsi I've had before, and it's good. But again, there was no lime Diet Pepsi there, and there was certainly no lime peach Pepsi, or no Diet Peach Pepsi rather. So there was neither peach nor lime Pepsi available in Diet, only in Zeros. I thought, well, we'll give them a try. They're on sale, $6.50 each, plus of course, like each package has like a 24-cent deposit because there's deposit on the cans here. So I grabbed one of each of those to try. And the lean ground beef is finally on sale. I was down to my last 2 packages in the freezer. And I thought, no, I'm not buying this stuff at full price. You know how much groceries have gone up. We all know, we're all feeling the pinch. And I thought, I'm not buying ground beef full price. Extra lean has gone on sale different times, but that's crazy expensive. So I thought, no, we're not doing this. So I was watching for it, whether it was going to go on sale at my store or at Superstore, wherever. It didn't matter to me, but it needed to be on sale. So it's on sale this week at $4.88 a pound, which to me still isn't the best price in the world. Good sale price on lean ground beef before used to be $2.99 a pound, or then maybe $3 something a pound, or even $3.99 a pound. Nowadays, with things costing what they are, a good price, and I say good with quotation marks around it, apparently is $4.88 a pound. That's about as good as it's getting. But it's $4.88 a pound, and I do have my 10% off, so staff discount, so that's fine. I wanted to get more like, probably like 6 packages, but by the time I finished work at 5, these 4 were the last that were left, so this is what I got for now. Now, what I do with these usually is I divide these up into approximately 1 pound or 1.5 pound portions. I don't weigh them out to really be precise. Usually, sometimes I divide them right down the middle and make them 2 in a pack, like two portions out of those. What I do is I take large freezer bags and I put them in there, and then I flatten them out and squeeze all the air out and freeze them flat in the freezer so they take up less room. So sometimes I'll make 2, but sometimes I'll make them into 3. It all depends on the weight. I went online and took a look at these. This one was $12.53 and it was 2.79 pounds. And this one was $12.63. It was 2.81 pounds. And then we have $12.99, which is 2.892 pounds, so just about 3 pounds there. And then $11.92, which is 2.65 pounds. So all of them are over 2.5 pounds. A couple of them are close to 3 pounds. So for sure, if I divide those into 2 each, I'll get 8 freezer bags. But if I divvy it up a little bit further, I can probably get 10, is what I'm thinking. So that's 10 meals right there. And perhaps maybe what I might do is I might go and get 1 or 2 more in a couple days. We'll see. But so what I did here, you can see here, there's the soft drinks, if it'll focus. And then there's all the ground beef. I earned 10 points from the meat department. My employee discount was $6.32, so I spent $58.04. By now, the 500 points the other day had hit my account, so I'm sitting at $14,745 going into it today. Plus the 10 points I earned, which will probably hit my account tomorrow. I'll be at 14,755 points tomorrow. And then now, at the end of it all, I have 3302 left of my weekly cap. So that's what I have left. So if I wanted to go get 1 or 2 more trays of ground beef tomorrow, I can do that, and that'll probably about max me out for the week. But that's okay. So that's where I'll stop for now. I need to get this beef divvied up and into the freezer and get ready for physio, and on we go. I've also got laundry going downstairs. I literally never stop. I got off work at 5, quickly did some shopping at the store. It's 6:07 p.m. right now. Came home, unloaded, started filming, decided I didn't like it, erased it, and started refilming. And now I got to get this all put away and go put the laundry in the dryer, and around we go. I feel like I'm on an endless loop here. But that's it for part 1 of this video. I will come back. One of the clips in this video will be me recapping everything that's been spent in June so far. As far as another portion of a grocery haul, as far as like a big shop, because I just got paid today and my husband gets paid tomorrow, I don't know if I will do that just yet. I might have to wait until next week sometime to do that. Although I got paid today and he gets paid tomorrow, this is the second half of the month, and this paycheck is what all the end month stuff has to come out, as far as rent and bank fees and other good stuff that comes out once a month. So it's this half of the month where I don't have quite as much wiggle room. But I do get paid from the school a week from now, because our school systems here run from September, Labor Day, to June 30th, give or take. So school's out next Friday, June 28th, and we'll be getting paid that day from the schools. So I don't know if I'll do a large Superstore haul in this video or not. It all depends on when I manage to get it done. Between paydays and my work schedule, I may not. But for sure, I'll be back in the next clip to probably bring you more ground beef tomorrow or Saturday, and to recap the grocery budget, what I've spent in June so far, and then quite probably whenever I get around to going to Superstore, that'll probably be a separate video. So stay tuned. I will be back momentarily with the next clip. And here are the results of the previous clip. I believe this is 9 bags of ground beef. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Yes, so 9 portions of ground beef ready to go into the freezer. They're probably more than a pound each. They're probably more like anywhere between 1 to 1.25 to 1.5 pounds each, but that is fine. That's 9 meals worth of ground beef right there. And if I manage to get 1 or 2 more trays from the store in the next couple days, hopefully I'll get another 4 or 5 in. It seems like a lot, but it is a staple. Ground beef goes into everything, whether it's taco soup, tacos, meatballs, spaghetti sauce, shepherd's pie, you name it. So I like to get a lot of this in the freezer. I got some good trays of chicken breasts on sale a couple weeks ago, buy one get one free, and now I'm trying to get these stocked up and just keep ahead, capitalize on points offers, capitalize on sales, and trying to keep ahead of the game as best we can in today's economy, just like everybody else. Hi again, everybody. Here is something else that I picked up. Today is now Friday, June 21st. It's 9:30 in the evening already. I finished work at 8:30 and I decided to check and see if there's any more ground beef left on sale, and today there was. And actually, as a cashier, one of the perks and or sometimes hazards of being a cashier is you see things come through your line and you think, oh, I didn't know we carried that, or oh, I didn't know that was on sale. And that's exactly what happened today with these Chapman's products over here. Now, I made a bit of a mistake in that I thought I didn't read the labels real closely, and I thought these were all ice cream. 3 of them are actually frozen yogurt, but that is just fine. Frozen yogurt is also just perfectly fine as a dessert. And this brand of ice cream and frozen yogurt, these are 2-liter size. They are all on sale for $3.99, which is quite good for that size and that brand. And that's before my staff discount. So I ended up with 1 ice cream. It is a pistachio and almond. And this is a Canadian peaches and cream frozen yogurt and a caramel pecan crunch frozen yogurt. And this one back here is a cookies and cream frozen yogurt. So whether they're ice cream or frozen yogurt, that's a good price, good deal. No points on them, but a good price. And it's starting to get hot here, so definitely nice cold frozen treats will be just what the doctor ordered, but just what's in order for a nice hot summer days. And then ground beef, I grabbed 2 more trays tonight. Again, in Canada here, everything goes by kilogram, but I wrote the pound, the conversion to pound on the packages as well. These were $10.95, 1.106 kilograms was 2.438 pounds, and then this one was $10.41. It's 1.052 kilograms or 2.319 pounds. So if we have 2.3 pounds, 2.4 pounds, that means we're about between 4.7 and 4.8 pounds. So just shy of 5 pounds. So if I divide these up into approximately 1 pound portions, I'll probably get another 4 to 5. I'm debating about trying to make them into 5 1 pound packages. Or I may just do 4 that are a little over 1 pound each. But either way, if I do 4, that's in addition to the 9 packages I got yesterday, that'll have 13 packages of ground beef in the freezer, which is pretty good. And that's probably where I'll leave it for now until they go on sale again, a few weeks from now down the road or a month from now or whatever. This 13 or so packages in the freezer is much better than the 1 or 0 that I had left the other day in the freezer. So not bad. I'm getting restocked. So let me show you here. You got all the $3.99s from the frozen yogurts and the desserts there and the ground beefs. And then 10 points again from the meat department. My corporate employee discount is $3.30. I paid $34.02 and that's 10 points. So again, after the points from the other day, I'm at $14,755. It'll be $14,765 in a day when those 10 points hit. So I'm still sitting at the $140 increment of Scene+ points. And now you can see at the bottom here, my weekly discount for the week is now maxed out. It runs from Monday to Sunday. It is Friday night now. So now I won't have anything left of my employee discount until it starts fresh again on Monday, which will be the 24th. So that's it for this clip. This is what I got. I got to get this stuff all into the freezer now. All right, today is now Tuesday, June 25th, and I just want to show you the few things I picked up at Superstore today. I still have not done any kind of large grocery shop this half of the month, and I may not. I actually just picked up a few things that were needed and that were on my points offers. You can defer on the PC Optimum app up to 4 offers per week and use them in subsequent weeks, but quite often there's more offers on a given week than I know what to do with. And sometimes there are things that I don't need right now because I've got lots of them, but I'll defer them, and it's like, oh, but there's like 5 or 6 of them I could stand to defer. But you can only defer 4. So a couple of these things were like the Tide Pods and the Sleep Easy tablets. Those ones have been coming up for a while, but there's 4 other ones that I decided to defer, which meant that if I wanted to get any points on these, I better buy them now. So I picked up a few things today. Actually, the Tide Pods ended up being an issue because there were supposed to be points on them, and I have not gotten them yet. So I've submitted a points inquiry. It was supposed to be 500 points for every $20 spent on Tide Pods, and I spent $20.99 on that container. So $5 times 4. So that's 2,000 points, or $2 worth of points. I've submitted a points inquiry a few hours ago as soon as I realized after the purchase that I didn't get the points. So far they haven't rectified it. Probably will take till tomorrow, but that's fine. It will happen. They're usually pretty good about it. So that was $20.99. And then these tablets, this would have been a pharmacy item. That was $9.99. So again, not a food item. And the Downy Unstoppables, I didn't plan on buying them this week. There was no points on them, but they were on sale, so $12.99. And then grapes are sometimes on my offers. They are not currently, but they were a really good price at $3.88. So I got 1 package of those. Cucumbers were on my offers, and we use these English cucumbers quite a bit. They also eat the mini ones too, but I just grabbed the full-size ones for right now. And they weren't a bad price. They were actually $2.97, so basically 99 cents each if you break it down, which is as cheap as they've been in quite some time. They've been a lot more than that. And then there's no points on milk, but I was out of milk, so I grabbed a 4-liter of 1%, and that was $5.74. So my total, you can see that it shows I got 300 points on the cucumbers and 2,000 points for the Sleep Easy tablets. $61.84 was my total. However, not all of that was food. The non-food items were the Downy at $12.99, the Tide at $20.99, and the Sleep Easy at $9.99. So $43.97 of this bill was non-food, and the only items that were food were the milk, the grapes, and the cucumbers, and those items came to $12.59. So of this bill, even though it was $61.84, I only spent $12.59 on food today, June 25th at Superstore. Alright you guys, it's time to wrap up this video. I'm going to try my best to recap everything that was spent in June on groceries. This is what happens when I don't film every single thing. I get lost and I lose things. But June was a bit of a lot of months are crazy months for me around here with working 2 jobs and everything else and all the physio. But other than the previous grocery haul video I did, there's been several things that I've bought that I have not filmed. And so tonight it's been a case of chasing down all those receipts. And I've found, I think, pretty much all but one. And that one is for $65. And do you think I can possibly tell you or remember what was on that bill? I don't. It was at Sobeys though, so odds are we'll just say that was $65 worth of groceries because I don't recall. Now watch, as soon as I finish filming this, that is when that receipt will turn up, and then I'll see the breakdown of it, and it'll probably be like half food, half non-food, whatever. But I can't keep chasing these receipts around. This video needs to get wrapped up. So we're just going to recap everything that I know. And there was even one surprise in there where there actually was a credit to me too. So let me go through all this with you. So in my previous video, I had a Superstore purchase of $192.42. $81.34 of that was non-food, so $111.08 was groceries. And then on June 6th, in that video, Sobeys, $7.86. That was the 5 blocks of cream cheese that were part of the Kraft $10 off bundle. And then June 6th, I had another Sobeys transaction of $96.83, which was strictly groceries, and that was the buy one get one free chicken. I bought, I believe, 8 trays, so 4 of them I paid for, 4 of them were free, and then cherries. June 6th, there was also another Sobeys purchase of $12.70. That was 2 6-packs of Pepsi that were on sale. And then apparently there was also, on June 5th, a Safeway purchase of $7.86. And that was 5 blocks of cream cheese as well. That was part of the Kraft $10 off bundle. I had gone there the night before, at the last night of the sale, because Sobeys didn't have any in stock. Got some, and then June 6th bought them with my rain check that I'd gotten because they were off sale, but I went to Sobeys, or to Safeway on the 5th rather, to make sure I got some, and they did. So I wound up, between the 5th at Safeway and the 6th at Sobeys, I wound up with 10 blocks. So saved $20 on those. So $7.86 each time for 5 blocks of cream cheese, plus my staff discount, that brought it to $7.86 each time. Those are all sitting in my freezer. So that was part of that last video. So now, since that time, I have had a purchase of $4.02 at Sobeys, and I thought I saw that receipt. One second here, I might have to do some math because I thought I just saw that one. I thought I rounded up everything that was, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, that one is, what was that? I can't even read that. Oh, that doesn't count. Okay, that was actually nail polish remover. So we're just going to take that right out of there. That means I need to redo my math. So give me 1 second because I have totals down at the bottom of this notes thing on my phone. So I need to go back and redo my math. Take that 402 back. So just give me 1 second and then I will be back with the correct totals. Okay, so I've taken that 402 purchase out of there because that was simply a thing of container of nail polish remover from our pharmacy department. That's not groceries. June 11th, Sobeys, $19.64. I went back and bought 2 more of those buy one, get one free trays of chicken. And then June 12th was the $65 purchase at Sobeys, which is the receipt I cannot account for. And so I'm not sure what was on there, but I'm just going to, for argument's sake, rather than continue prolonging this for days on end, looking for a receipt that I might never find, say that that was strictly groceries. I don't recall what it was. And then June 13th, Sobeys, I spent $39.51. That was 3 bags of reduced Compliments brand potato chips, and these are like large bags of Compliments potato chips. Most of what they had left at that point were just the salt and vinegar. There's 1 regular and 2 salt and vinegar in the large family size bags. So they were $5.99 each regular with $3 off. And then of course my staff discount over and above. So that was 3 bags of reduced chips, a watermelon, which was $5.99, and then a pack of steaks that were $19.12, and then 2 packages of wraps. They were $5.49 each with $1 off each. They were on sale. I guess $1. I think they're $4.49 if you bought 2, and 100 points for buying 2. So I had got 10 points that night from the produce department, and then the 100 points for those wraps. That was $39.51. The next one was June. I don't have this one handy. This was June 14th at Sobeys, $8.12, all food. That was a package of mini cucumbers and a bag of mandarin oranges. Oh, actually I do, sorry. That receipt was for $38.41, but all that was food items on that were the $8.12, the mini cucumbers and oranges. The rest of that one was a package of leaf and lawn bags, and then a $25 gift card as well. So $8.12 of grocery items, June 14th at Sobeys. And then on June 15th at Sobeys, I actually had a surprise. Well, not really a surprise. I knew this was going to happen. We also have a Sobeys app. And on there you can preview your Scene Plus offers for the week. And there are some that are what they call teammate exclusives. So they're things that just are for the employees. And there was one on there where you could buy these frozen treats. And this was like a key lime pie. Like they're almost like a popsicle type thing. But there's only 3 in a package. There, I forget what brand they are, but they were not cheap. But this was a free item to us. And so I went and got this. It was $6.49, and then you can, I don't know if you can see on my receipt here, but it's $6.49. If you can see, $6.49 came off. And you can see, I mean, this is on selfie mode, so it's backwards, but you might be able to see that's 65 cents credit because of my staff discount. So not only was it a free item, when it rang through, because there was nothing else on that bill, my 10% discount still came off. So instead of it just being free, they actually owed me 65 cents. So that actually was a freebie for me, and actually was, I actually got 65 cents and change back. June 17th, Superstore, $10.49 for a bag of tater tots. I was making tater tot casserole, so I needed those. And then June 17th at Safeway, $10.34 for Cool Whip ×5. Again, that was part of the craft bundle. And my store was out. And it was the last night of the, was it the last night of the sale? I think it might have been, or close to it anyway. And I just thought my store had been out of the Cool Whip all week. So I thought, let's just go to Safeway and get it done there. And then June 18th at Sobeys. This is where I start getting into the stuff that I videoed. I think the Cool Whip I videoed too. I'm starting to catch up here. The June 18th at Sobeys, $14.11. That was for the 4 bags of party mix that I got the 500 points on. I did film that. So that was from June 18th at Sobeys, $14.11. And then June 20th at Sobeys was $58.04. That was all meat, or not all meat, but all groceries rather. That was the trays of ground beef. That was 4 trays of ground beef and the 2 12-packs of the Pepsis, the peach Pepsi and the lime Pepsi. And then June 21st at Sobeys was $34.02. And that was where I bought 2 more trays of ground beef and a $3.99 ice cream. Although I thought they were all ice cream, but actually a couple of them ended up being frozen yogurt. But that's fine. It's a good brand, good size for that price. It's no problem. We'll eat it anyway. And then finally, today, June 25th at Superstore, my bill was $61.84, but only $12.59 of it was food. So let's recap finally what all I spent in the month of June for groceries. It's a little more than some months, but that's largely because I bought a lot of meat. A lot of buy one, get one free on the chicken, and then when the ground beef went on sale. So from the previous video, we have, these. I'll just recap the numbers for you. $111.08, $7.86, $96.83, $12.70, and $7.86. So from that, I had spent $236.33 on groceries. Since that time, since that video, I've had grocery purchases of $19.64, $65. I mean, I'm assuming it's all groceries, but at any rate, $65, $39.51, $8.12, $10.49, $10.34, $14.11, $58.04, $34.02, and $12.59 for a total of $271.86. So $271.86 plus the $236.33 from the previous video is a total of $508.19. Minus my 65-cent free ice cream, the refund. That brings my total to what I spent in groceries in June, to this point anyway, June 25th. And I don't expect to be doing any more significant shops between now and the end of June because I've spent enough, I feel, for the month already. Plus I don't get paid again for another week. $507.54. So not too bad. A little more than some months where I only spend $400 or $450, but that's also because I bought basically 10 trays of buy one get one free chicken breasts. So 4 in the one purchase and 2 in the other. So I paid for 5, got 5 free, and then bought between 2 different days at Sobeys, I believe 6 trays of ground beef because it was on sale, and divided those up into 13 individual, well, not individual, but approximately 1 to 1.5 pound portions in my freezer. So I managed to get 10 trays of buy one get one free chicken breasts. That's 10 meals there. And then about 13 portions of ground beef when it was on sale. So that's like 23 meals right there. Just staples. You know, chicken and beef, kind of the basics that go into a lot of casseroles and whatnot. So $507.54 for groceries for a family of 3 in Manitoba, Canada. Not terrible. Could probably maybe have done a little better, a little worse, but not bad. A little over $500 for us. That's not bad. But that's also me using my staff discount at Sobeys and watching the sales, watching the points offers, and just doing the best I can, like we all are. So that is it for this video. I've rambled on long enough, and it's been procrastinated on long enough as far as getting it finally done. So time to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully the next video won't be nearly as far off. Have a great night, everybody. Hope you're having a good week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.